Yes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hmm. Our topic is chapter is kinematics of linear motion. Kinematics of linear motion. Number one, first is uh, rest, and then motion, then displacement. Do you know, in your own wording, what is the definition of rest? Not in the notes or in the given lecture. Can you see the lecture on the screen, students?
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
miss.
ओके,
Yes, yes.
रेस्ट क्या होता है अकॉर्डिंग टू यू? आराम करना. एंड अदर डेफिनेशन, दिस इज द मीनिंग. एनी आइडिया? हेलो, व्हाई आर यू सो
Miss,
साइलेंट?
no idea.
नो आइडिया, ट्राई टू गिव.
No idea.
When a body does not change its position with respect to its surrounding, then it is said to be in a state of rest. Means when the body does not cover displacement, body will stay at their own original position. It does not move from one place to another place. Are you getting my point, student? When a body does not
Yes.
cover displacement, does not change their position with respect to its surrounding. Let's suppose you can see the example, a book lying on a table placed in a room, and a person is sitting on a chair, are example of bodies at rest. Or the fan is not moving, okay, the car is standing in a courtyard, and um, uh, the TV is off, or TV is not the example of rest, but okay, the fan is off, washing machine is off. That these are the example of rest. When the body does not cover displacement with respect to its surrounding, does not change the position, this then it is said to be state of rest. Are you getting my point, students? Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
If you have any confusion, you can
Yes,
ask
sir.
with me. Next topic we have, definition we have, motion means body movement. When a body covers displacement, change its position, it's a vice versa of rest. Means वो इसका बिल्कुल opposite है. Motion change its position, cover displacement with respect to its surrounding, then it is said to be in a state of motion. Definition of motion comes when a body change its position, covers a displacement. Just like car, example, a car is running on the road, or we can say that a bus moving near a bus stop, a bird flying over a tree, and which are the other examples of motion? Give me. What should be another example of motion? Hurry up, tell me. और क्या हो सकती हैं examples? Yes, student.
The fan is start.
Beta, body change at the position is fan is not the example of motion according to the physics.
Yes.
Just like train is running, right? Aeroplane is moving, flying.
Flying.
These are the example of motion. Are you getting my
The
point?
horror is writing.
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Uh, these are the example of motion. Okay. Next definition we have displacement. Okay. There is a difference between distance and displacement. Distance, we say that displacement is defined as, listen to me very carefully, distance moved in a specific direction. It is a vector quantity. There is a little a difference. Distance, when the distance has a direction, then distance is converted into displacement. Okay, then we call that distance is a displacement. When the distance has a specific direction, like a car is moving towards east, okay, a car is running in a north side in northern areas, so we have a direction like east, northern areas. The so the distance converted into displacement. and those physical quantities who is explained by its magnitude as well as its direction. So we said that these quantities are vector quantities, and in detail we will what are the vector quantities we will discuss it in the chapter number 5. Okay, and it is also defined as the shortest distance moved in a specific direction. Means shortest distance. Okay, is there any confusion, students?
No.
Yes, no, miss.
Okay. Example.
मिस
Let's
एक दफा दोबारा समझा दो.
एक दफा दोबारा बता देते हैं. ओके. Displacement is a distance moved in a specific direction. Simple. And you can say that shortest distance in a specific direction. Why I am using the specific direction? Because it's a vector quantity, and vector quantity always mentioned with the direction. Okay, vector quantities are those quantities which are defined not only its magnitude as well as its direction also. Okay, shortest distance in a specific direction. This is the definition of displacement. Let's suppose point A to B. Point A to B. These are the various paths. Many paths. You can see three paths. From A to B, you can see the longest displacement distance here. While the shortest distance from A to B is a straight line. Can you see there? So this is the
Yes.
difference between distance and displacement. Distance is the longest path between one point to another point, whereas displacement is the shortest path between 2 points. Is that clear? Uh, you, uh,
Yes.
you can see the line or the arrow in a curve way. This is the path. So this is not the this is the distance example. And while the shortest displacement in which you can save your time, or you can reach on your target in a shortest time, save your time, that is displacement. Let a body move from A to another point D. There may be various paths along which the body can move from A to B. So the shortest distance from A to D is called displacement. Okay, is there any confusion?
No.
Clear? Okay. Now next topic, very types of motion. Motion consists of three types: translatory motion, rotational motion, vibratory motion. As the name of the definition, name of the type shows, it's completely defined its definition, like translatory motion. The change of position, obviously we are discussing, we are studying about the motion. So definitely change of position is also involved. Change of position of a body in a straight line. When the body is moving in a straight line, like you can take the example of road. A car is moving on a straight road. Road is always, link one place to place in a straight way. Okay. So the motion of a car on a straight road and the motion of an aeroplane on a runway. On a runway, you see when the aeroplane is moving, start to fly up, then it runs on a runway in a straight line. This is the example of linear motion, and you can give the example of linear motion. Bicycle is running on the road and so on. Is that clear, students? Hello, students, is that clear? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Rotational motion. When the body changes position in a circular direction, means circular way, just like the movement of earth, movement of fan, the change of position of a body in a circular direction with respect to its surrounding is called rotational or circulatory, mean the motion in a circle. Motion of a fan, spin of the earth along its axis, mean the earth is moving not around the sun only, it moves along in its axis, means can you see the days convert into the nights, night convert into the days. So this is the spin movement. And the weather changes, summer after summer, winter season come, the autumn, then summer, then winter, then spring, and then summer. So this changes due to the uh, uh, change of movement. Okay, circulatory motion of the earth and the motion of wheel, or the example of rotational motion. Okay, student, is there any confusion? Can you hear me
No.
clearly? Yes. Okay. Vibratory motion. The vibration, in which the vibration involves. Did you observe the
मिस
what
आपकी
kind?
आवाज सही नहीं आ रही है.
Hello, can you hear me clearly? Yes, students. आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Vibratory motion.
Yes.
The change of position around a mean position in one axis, or in simple words, you can say that
Yes, miss. आवाज आ रही है.
to and fro motion. To and fro motion means back and forth, आगे पीछे, यानी कि जैसे pendulum. Did you observe? Did you see the pendulum? Pendulum देखा है आपने? जैसे वो जो just like in dramas when you see the wall clock which struck one, जो घड़ी आवाज आती है उसमें, तो एक आवाज आती है उसमें जिसमें एक पेंडुलम मूव कर रहा होता है. जस्ट लाइक वो हिप्नोटाइज में भी आप देखते हैं, हिप्नोटिज्म जो स्टूडेंट वो किया जाता है, तो उसको यूं करके हम लोग मूव करवाते हैं. तो टू एंड फ्रो, आगे पीछे जो मूवमेंट होती है, बैक एंड फोर्थ मोशन, उसको हम कहते हैं वाइब्रेटरी मोशन. यहाँ पे क्लियर हुआ आप लोगों को स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes.
Mean, or you can say that
Yes.
just like body start from a stress. This is the original position of the body, and when it start from its mean position, it goes there and there. This is the body movement. Okay, this is original. Origin means O. Here the body is in rest position. When it start to move, it goes back, means it's a point B, and then it go forth. You can clear the concept through this diagram. It's like a pendulum, and when pendulum start to move, it go back in first, and then it go forth. So back and forth motion is known as vibratory motion. Okay, students. Next,
Yes.
the motion of a wing of a bird. जो परिंदे हवा में अपने पर फड़फड़ाते हैं, ठीक है, the movement of the wings of the bird, the motion of a string of a sitar or guitar, okay, and the motion of a simple pendulum, just like as I drawn in front of you. This is the example. These are the example of vibratory motion. Next type, next definition we have is speed. What is speed, students? Yes, students.
Fast.
जी बेटा. What is the speed?
रफ्तार.
हाँ जी.
रफ्तार हो गई.
Change speed, as you know, speed is involved, so definitely we are talking about the motion, position changing. Okay, the change of position of a body per unit time, or the distance, in simple way, the distance
Yes.
covered by a body per unit time. You can say that when we start a car, and we just suppose the university, if we want to go or if we want to reach on a Karachi University, so the distance between from Karachi University to your house is like a 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minute distance. So we know the time, we know the distance. So that speed of the car, that is the car.
मिस आपकी आवाज सही नहीं आ रही है.
हेलो हेलो, अब आ रही है आवाज? हेलो
यस
स्टूडेंट.
सब सही आई.
Yes. Yes. miss.
Okay. The change distance covered by a body per unit time. When the distance covered in a specific time, in a calculation time, calculated time. Simple. It is known as speed. Total distance in our physics, we represent the distance with S symbol. S means, can you hear me, students? Samira, Aisha, Huma, Smile. Can you hear me?
यस मिस.
Okay. Distance we represent in
मेरी
physics
आवाज सही नहीं आ रही है.
distance by s. Wait. We represent distance by s and the total time we represent by small t. यहाँ तक आपको क्लियर हुआ है स्टूडेंट्स? हेलो.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Total
Yes.
distance divided by time. This is the definition of speed. Distance covered by a body per unit time is known as speed. Average speed is denoted by v bar or average v, the unit of. Okay, there is in physics, units have very importance because without units we cannot judge the which kind of the quantity is it. Just like units are. Hello Hashim, yes. Is there any confusion?
सर आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Hello.
यही तो आ रही है.
Okay, Hashim, please
Yes,
reset
yeah,
your
yeah.
volume. Okay, students, units are used to
Yes, yeah,
represent the
Tina.
quantity. Just like when we are talking about the how much the 1 liter of bottle, liter represent the liquid. Okay, 1 liter of bottle and 1 meter of cloth piece and 1 kilometer distance from this point to this point. So kilometer, liter, meters, these are the units to represent the quantity. Okay. In the same way, speed is represented, unit speed in SI unit is meter upon second. Meter, distance unit is meter, time unit is second. So the unit R is meter upon second or meter per second. Speed and velocity has a little difference. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Simple. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity, or the displacement. You know, here actually the difference between speed and velocity is speed does not have a specific direction, while velocity have a specific direction. When we have a specific direction, that distance converted into displacement. You can see rate of change of displacement is called velocity, while the rate of change of distance is called velocity speed. When we use the term rate, here you see rate. Rate means any quantity divided by time. When you see the word the term rate, rate means anything which is divided by time. Are you getting my point, student? Is there any confusion?
No.
Okay.
बस एक बार और
एक दफा और बता दूं. Okay, I am saying that rate of change of displacement means displacement divided by time is known as velocity, and distance divided by time is speed, whereas speed is also represented by v and velocity is also represented by v. When you this speed does not have a direction, whereas velocity has a direction. So velocity is a vector quantity and the speed is a scalar quantity. When we don't have direction, so quantities are scalar. Okay. Yes. Is that clear? Ab clear ho gaya?
Yes.
Okay. Example. If a body is displaced through a distance s during time t, its average velocity is given by this. In simple word, if a body start to change the position or covers a distance in a specific time, so it covers it's an average velocity. You can see that v is equal to s upon t. Arrow represent the direction. Okay, student, don't forget it. It's a vector quantity. Arrow represent the direction. Velocity is equal to s upon t. S is the displacement and t is the time. Okay, definite direction is called its velocity and so on. And its unit is meter per second. Meter is the unit of displacement, while times unit is second. We represent time in a second and we represent the displacement or distance in a meter. Is there any confusion? Clear?
No.
Okay. The velocity consists of 3 types. First is uniform velocity. Uniform velocity variable velocity, uniform velocity is, I think it consists of two parts. Uniform velocity means same. Uniform means same. A body is set.
मिस आपकी आवाज आ रही है.
Wait, wait. Yes, is that clear? Can you hear me clearly? Hello, students. Can you hear me clearly? Hello.
Yes.
A body is said to move with uniform velocity if its rate of change of distance moved with time in a specific direction. Or simple we will observe, we can understand through the example. Let's suppose we have different points A, B, C, D, and E. When the body moving with covers are same displacement, like after 4 meter it stop, after 4 meter, after 4 meter, at every point body covers the same displacement 4 meter 4 meter in a same time. When a body is same covers same displacement in a fixed time, just like you can see 2 second means a car covers 4 meter displacement in a 2 second. After 4 meter displacement, car stop or car start to move again, and then it stop again and again and again in a four, after every 4 meter displacement and in 2 seconds. Okay, that type of velocity is known as uniform velocity. If a body covers the same distance, or simple, it's a easy direct definition. If a body covers the same distance in equal interval of time in a specific direction, it is have a uniform velocity. Right, students? Is there any confusion?
No.
Okay, and you can see the example like this. Maybe possible somewhere distance time displacement means the speed of the car can change, but the time is same. You can see it's a 4 meter displacement, it's a 6 meter, it's a 5 meter, it's a 3 meter. Here you can see the distance is changed, but the time is same. One quantity must be same, so that type is also known as uniform velocity. Okay. Next we have variable velocity. Variable velocity, if a body does not cover the same distance in equal interval of time, it's a vice versa in particular direction, or if a body speed or direction or both do not remain same, means if a body change its direction and distance at every point, means it's a 4 meter, it's a 2 second. Okay, let's suppose next time distance we have 6 meter and the time is also changed in a 5 second. If a body change covers 5 meter distance, then in 3 seconds, and the distance also cover change and the time also change, that type of velocity is variable velocity. Any confusion? Clear, students?
Yes.
Hello, students, clear? Hello, students. यहाँ तक clear है बेटा?
Yes.
Okay. When we talk about average, average velocity, if a body is moving with initial velocity, you know, when the body start to cover its distance, when a body start from a point, that type of velocity is initial. Initial means ibtidai, starting. Initial velocity. And when after some time, when a body distance some covers and some time, then and the car stops, so its velocity become final. Okay, when at a starting point its velocity is initial velocity, and after cover some time its velocity become final when the car finally reach its destination. So that type of velocity is final velocity. Then its average velocity in that interval become, so in average just we add the initial velocity plus final velocity, and two velocities are there, so we divide it by 2. And when we have 3 velocities, so we will divide it by 3 and so on. or you can say the definition, the total displacement covered by a body in total, it's not told, it's a misprint, in total time is called average velocity. Okay, students, we have cleared the topic,
Yes.
we have covered the topic velocity. Okay, please remember, only velocity definition is rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement is velocity. Now come to the next topic. It's the acceleration. Did you heard the word before? आपने पहले कभी ये सुना है? Acceleration. इसका मतलब होता है उर्दू में, बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट मीनिंग है इसका. इसको हम उर्दू में कहते हैं जमूद. जीम वा मीम वाव दाल. जमूद मीन्स द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी. अच्छा जी, अब आप नाउ यू कैन मेक अ लिंक विद द वेलोसिटी एंड देन विद द कनेक्ट एक्सेलरेशन. वेलोसिटी इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट. ठीक है, डिस्प्लेसमेंट चेंज होता है तो वेलोसिटी प्रोड्यूस होती है. यहाँ पर वेलोसिटी चेंज होगी तो एक्सेलरेशन प्रोड्यूस होगा.
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
हेलो हेलो, नाउ
हेलो.
हाँ जी, आवाज आ रही है? हेलो.
जी में सब आ रही है.
अच्छा, आई एम सेइंग when the displacement change, velocity produce, and when the velocity change with respect to time, then the acceleration produce. Simple definitions: rate of change of velocity with time is known as acceleration. Okay, and rate of change of, when we talk about change we will represent it by, it's not a triangle, it's a delta. Delta means change in something. Delta V divided by delta time means delta V is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Is that clear, students? When we, it's a formula of acceleration. A is equal to Vf minus Vi divided by time. Okay, now clear, students? If you have any confusion, you can ask with me. Okay, as usual, acceleration is also distributed in two types: uniform acceleration and variable acceleration. We just read it thoroughly, don't need to go in a detail. If the velocity of a body is the same, it's like a velocity. If the velocity of a body is the same, and in velocity,
आपकी आवाज सही नहीं आ रही है.
wait, now, hello, now, आवाज आ रही है? Hello.
Yes, मिस आ रही है.
Uniform acceleration. If the velocity of the body is same in equal interval of time, it is said to have a uniform acceleration. Like, obviously it's a time 2, 4, 6, 8, and the velocity is 4, 8, 12, and 16. You know, 4 to 8, how many points are involved? 4. 8 to 12, 4 displacement, and 12 to 16. After every 4 point, we can say that it's a equal difference. Agar if you subtract 16 minus 12, then it is 4. जब हम उसको subtract करेंगे तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? Right?
4.
Just like here, when you subtract, we got 4, and when you subtract 8 from 12, you get 4, and 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay, in the same way, 8 minus 6 we have 2, and then 6 minus 4 we will have 2 also. So you can see the difference is same. स्टूडेंट 10 मिनट्स के बाद हमारी रिकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप होगी, हम स्किप करेंगे लेकिन हम दोबारा रीजॉइन करेंगे. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक वी हैव,
चली गया.
वेट,
बोलता है ना.
okay, it's a uniform acceleration, and variable acceleration is also a vice versa. Time is same, but the velocity is changing continuously on the every point. Just like here, you can see it's a 4 meter per second velocity, time is 2 seconds. It's a 6 meter per second, time is 4 seconds. 2 to up time is same, but the velocity is continuously changing. A body is said to move with variable acceleration if its change of rate of change of velocity with time is not constant. Okay, is that clear, student? Or the body of velocity of a body does not remain same in equal interval of time. Equal interval of time, velocity of the body is not change. Okay. Clear है यहाँ तक आपको students? Velocity, acceleration, and speed, or any confusion? Yes, students.
No.
Okay. Here you can see it's not important. Yes, it's important. Points. Point number 1. If the initial velocity of the body is less than its final velocity, then acceleration will be taken as positive. Okay, here are some conditions of acceleration. Sometimes we have here you can see initial velocity is less than final velocity. In second point, you can see that initial velocity is greater than final velocity. And in third point, initial velocity is equal to final velocity. Right, students? These are the conditions when we discuss when we are studying about the acceleration. In first point, initial velocity is less than final velocity. So that acceleration will be positive. Okay. In simple words, I am telling you. While in second point, when the initial velocity is greater than final velocity, then acceleration will be appear with the negative sign or opposite direction. Okay, please listen to me carefully. It also comes in MCQs also. When the initial velocity is greater than final velocity, then the negative acceleration we will get, and this acceleration we say that retardation or deceleration. In the last line point, retardation. What is retardation? When we have initial velocity greater than final velocity, that type of acceleration we known as retardation or deceleration. We will solve the numericals, then you will see that by which topic I am telling you. Next, initial velocity is equal to final velocity, means the initial and final velocities of a body are same, then there is no acceleration. Obviously, according to the definition of the acceleration, rate of change of velocity, continuously changing velocity produce the acceleration. When there is no change in the velocity, then there will not acceleration produce. Okay, change होगा तो produce होगा. Okay, students. Can you hear me clearly, students?
Yes.
Is there any question you can ask with me? Then we are moving towards the next topic. કોઈ confusion?
No.
No? Okay. In chapter number 3, there are 3 derivations involved, and we know we called it first equation of motion, second equation of motion, and third equation of motion. These are very important derivations. First equation in front of you, equations of uniformly accelerated rectilinear motion. First equation of motion simply. Okay, don't need to go on a main topic, just go on a subtopic. First equation of motion. First equation of motion is in front of you. V is equal to Vi plus A. This is the main heading, and you will prove this formula. Okay, you will prove this formula. Derivation. A body. Let's start. Okay, students, ये आपको prove करनी है. You will have to prove this derivation. Vf is equal to Vi plus At. How? Let's see. A body is moving with initial velocity Vi. Obviously, when a body or any transport start, any body start from rest, then its velocity is initial velocity. A body is moving with initial velocity Vi. after an interval of time, its final velocity become vf. Obviously, पहली वाली कौन सी थी? Starting velocity is vi and ending velocity is vf. Vf means final and initial means vi. Okay, when we say that change in velocity or delta v, change in velocity is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity. यहाँ तक सबको clear है? Is there any confusion? Hello students.
Yes, no,
जी students कोई confusion?
no.
Hello. Huma, Samira, Siddiq, Hashim, Alishma. Is there
Yes,
any
miss.
confusion? It's
No,
a very
miss.
important topic. Aisha, no confusion?
No, miss.
Okay. I am saying change in velocity. Final minus initial. Final minus initial. Then rate of change in velocity. When as I told you before, when we use the term rate means divided by time. Any quantity divided by time, it become rate. Because we are studying about the derivations and velocity, so rate of change in velocity is divided by time. This term, this formula, we will divide it by time. So it becomes a formula of acceleration. As I studied it before, A is equal to Vf minus Vi upon T is the formula of acceleration. Right, students? So T is T is dividing here. When we shift it an other side, यानी कि हम इसको यहाँ से यहाँ पर लेकर आएंगे, the dividing position comes change into multiplying position. ये इधर divide हो रहा है, उधर आके क्या हो जाएगा? मल्टीप्लाई.
मिस आपकी आवाज
सॉरी
फिर आपकी आवाज बीच में कट गई, समझ ही नहीं आया कुछ.
दोबारा बताऊं? अब आ रही है आवाज? हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आवाज आ रही है?
आ रही है.
जी, मैंने ये कहा
Yes.
when we subtract the final velocity minus initial velocity, this is the change in velocity, right? We divided it by time. हम इसको time से divide करवाएंगे. So it becomes the formula of acceleration. Acceleration is means final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. अब ये यहाँ divide हो रहा है. When we shift it and to another side, it comes in the multiply position. Divide change into multiplied position when we change the position of divide. जब हम इसको यहाँ से उठा के वहाँ रखेंगे तो ये divide से multiply हो जाएगा. So it become AT is equal to VF minus VI. यहाँ तक clear है सब students को? हेलो,
Yes.
जिसको प्रॉब्लम है प्लीज मुझसे पूछें. कौन कह रहा है नो? यस. अगर कंफ्यूजन है बताइए. फ्रॉम वेयर यू आर स्टक. यस, हम दोबारा से पढ़ लेते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. यहाँ से अ बॉडी इज स्टार्टिंग विद अ इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, मूविंग विद इनिशियल वेलोसिटी vi. टाइम कवर किया. टाइम कवर होने के बाद उसकी वेलोसिटी क्या बन गई? vf. चेंज हमने मालूम करना है. वी विल हैव टू फाइंड आउट द चेंज. देन vf minus vi and divide it by time. So it becomes automatically the formula of acceleration. Simple t इधर divide हो रहा है, उधर आके क्या हो जाएगा? Multiply. अब देखिए यहाँ पर here vi is on the negative sign. इसको हमने उठा के वहां रख दिया. माइनस साइन चेंज इनटू प्लस. ये देखिए नजर आ रहा है यहाँ पे आपको? हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, नजर आ रहा है आपको?
Yes, miss.
vi इधर माइनस हो रहा है, उधर आके क्या हो जाएगा? प्लस. और ये देयर यू गो, आपकी
Yes.
vf is equal to vi plus at. डन? कोई कंफ्यूजन यहाँ तक? अच्छा, हम इसको एक दफा लिख